Hello everyone, and welcome to the Jenn Sheelen podcast. I am Jenn of jennsheelen.com, and I am sort of joined by one of my co-hosts, Doug the dog. Dougie, you want a cookie? Look it. Can you show your nose? Oh, there he is. Good boy. Little Miss Chelsea Bean is sleeping on the job. I'll see if I can get her up here a little bit later, but I'm sure I'll pop in some pictures of her and a little video I have of her later on. Give me a doggy. Give me Can I have it? Can I have the toy? Give me it. So this is episode 30. Oh my goodness, you guys, I've hit 30 episodes. Phew, I love it. And I'm sorry I've been away so long, but I will get to what's been going on with me in a little bit. First, I want to say if you like this podcast, please subscribe below. And you can find me on various forms of social media. I am on Ravelry, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Tumblr. I am also on Google Hangouts if anybody is interested in doing a virtual knit night. If you are, just reach out to me through my website, jennsheelen.com. Okay, so I don't think I said, but today is Monday, July 10th of 2017. I cannot believe we are already this far into July. Craziness! The summer is already flying by. What? Needs to slow down. Slow down. Just a little bit. A little bit. So, what have I been up to? So, first, I should probably talk about the podcast that I was listening to while getting ready. Then I'll get into all of that. The podcast I was listening to was from my girl Candy from Pause for Stitches. Poor thing, I've been watching her podcast in little bitty bits because I've been so busy. But I saw, oh my goodness, you guys got to go check out her latest episode because she was talking about this linen summer top that she made. I need to make that. I'm like, oh God, I need that in my life. I really like it. And I think she made it out of Claudia's hand-painted yarns, which is, I think, what I made one of my cardigans out of. I can't remember the name of it offhand. But I love that yarn. And it's really rough to work with when you start. But then you get going, and like as you wash it, like people will tell you over and over, you keep washing linen, it will soften up. It will soften up, and it's awesome. So I'm like coveting her top. I'm like, I think I need to make that. So if you want to go check it out, go look at Candy's podcast, Pause for Stitches, over on YouTube, where we are here now. I should probably also talk about the pink elephant in the room, my shirt. I'll bring it up now because everybody's going, oh! I am the Inappropriate knitter, and I also love puns. So I'm the Inappropriate punny knitter. I love a good pun, and this one is a knitting one, and it's also inappropriate, and it's hilarious. Come on. You look at the shirt, you can't look at it and not laugh. It's so funny. So I'm like, I've got to wear that. It's hot, it's hot out today, and I'm like, a tank top will be perfect. And I was going through my drawer, I'm like, I need to wear that. So I did. So I apologize if anybody's offended, but I love this shirt. I think it's a pun, and it's inappropriate, and it's knitting related. These are a few of my favorite things. Okay, now I can get into what I've been up to. So it's been a while since I've filmed again, but I've had a lot going on. So I'm in my girlfriend Kristen's wedding. So we had her shower, and I got to dress in a cute little dress. And we had 2 bachelorettes for her, one where we went away, and then one where we did it local. So I had 3 weekends in a row of wedding stuff. And then after that, it was the 4th of July. And we have an annual pig roast, which may be a annual pulled pork roast later on because the pig is a lot to cook. But we have our annual pig roast, and I had a lot of company. My mom and my stepdad came to visit, my baby sister Alex, and my soon-to-be brother-in-law Joe came up. My brother Drew and his girlfriend Ellie came up. And all in my little bitty house, we had everybody here. It was so much fun, but it was craziness. So now the house is kind of giving a sigh. It's like, phew. And it was the perfect time for me to film, to get back into the swing of things. So I'm back, and in the meantime, during all of this, I've become like Little Miss Nature. So it started with these hummingbird feeders that I got for Christmas. I had put them on my little Amazon wish list. I'm like, I love hummingbirds and I'd love to put out feeders. So of course I had to wait from Christmas all the way until now because hummingbirds are here in the winter. So I put them out and they're so cute. I love watching them, and they have this little peep, and I'm like, I have one on the front porch and I have one out back on a shepherd's hook with a big red plant hanging next to it so that it attracts them, and they're eating it. I make my own little syrup. So I do 1 part sugar, 1 part water, heat it up in the microwave so you can mix it, and let it cool, put it in the fridge. And I think it's good for like a week or 2. I usually refresh their feeders every other day and just put a little bit in because I don't have enough birds to drink the whole thing. Though today they're going to town. It's so fun. I keep looking out and I hear the little... Really does not take much to amuse me. But I've also put out another bird feeder and a suet feeder out on a big shepherd's hook out back. And my family got a huge kick out of me feeding the birds because I battle the squirrels. And when I tell you battle the squirrels, we've had as many as 10 in the backyard all at once, all underneath the feeder. And they love to climb up the shepherd's hook and get to my birdie feeder, to which I say, no. And I go out armed with my spray can of Pam. I spray the shepherd's hook so they can't get up it. Now it does wear off, so sometimes I have to go back out again and spray it again so they can't get up it. But that's been my battle, so everybody got a huge kick out of me running out there screaming at the squirrels, get off my feeder, and spraying it with Pam. So, and the big trick with my birdies too, I've noticed, is having that black oil sunflower. So what I do is I get like a big bag of the mixed stuff, just the regular, and a big bag of black oil sunflower, and I mix that in. Now the mix already has some of the black oil sunflower, just not enough. So if I mix that in, my yard is bombarded with birdies. It's insane. And the little chipmunks like it too. And oh my God, you guys. So I was on a bit of a mission to get a chipmunk to eat out of my hand. I got him to do it. I had peanuts. He wasn't going for peanuts. He wants the black oil sunflower. So I just put my hand on the ground, stay really still, and he was just like, okay. And yeah, so my new nickname is Snow White because I'm out playing with all the animals. I have a resident bunny in my yard too, and he's a little guy. I'll pop in pictures of all of these as I'm talking here. And oh my God, he's so cute, but he's eating all my plants. My Asiatic lilies, gone. First he ate all the greens, he ate all the leaves off of them. I'm like, okay, cool. He's leaving the flowers alone. Yeah, no, when he was done with the leaves, he went back and ate all the flowers. They had just bloomed. They were beautiful. They're a hardy plant. They come back every year. And he ate them. So I'm a little worried they're not going to come back next year. But we'll find out. But he's been well fed. So I have my resident bunny. And then we have a ton of turkeys in our area. And I'll pop in some pictures of that too. Sheelen got a picture of a huge tom in our backyard one day. His feathers were all out, and he was like, look at me, look at me. And I have named them all Kevin. Of course, after Doug from the movie Up, the bird's name was Kevin. So I had this one solo turkey who would come visit, so I started calling him Kevin, and now, we'll have a group of turkeys, but I can't tell the difference, so they're all Kevin. So I'll call out the door to like 3 or 5 turkeys and be like, hey Kevin, what's up? Because I'm a huge dork. It's okay. I've embraced it. But anywho, that's all the stuff that I've been up to. I've been having fun playing out in the backyard with my little birdies, and then we've had all this company and all this wedding stuff, and it's been a blast. But now I can get back into it and talk to you guys. So if you're joining me, welcome. And if you're a new viewer, welcome to you too. Okay. I should get on to it and now actually talk about like knitting things. I kind of talked about knitting with my shirt, but let's get to it. Selfish knitting. Oh my God. I actually have been really busy with my knitting. I've done a lot of knitting considering I've been so busy. But I mean, on my trip, like for one of the bachelorette trips, I was able to bring knitting. We're on a boat to get down to we went down to Martha's Vineyard. So it's like trains, planes, and automobiles to get down there. So I was able to do plenty of knitting. Had a pair of socks with me and a sleeve for a sweater. So I'm like, boom, I'm set. So I've got a lot of knitting done. So I have a lot of whips to show you. Oh my God, you guys. Wait till you see these. So I think I showed these, I don't remember if it was the last episode or the episode before, I have no idea when, but they're finished. My birthday cake socks. What? Look at how pretty they are. Are my sparkles gonna show? I don't think they're gonna show. They're in there though. There's silver sparkles in there. Oh my god. Oh, so this is my Warm Fuzzies Twinkle yarn in my birthday cake colorway. Oh my god. And so I want to show you again, and this I did show you. Again, don't remember what episode, I apologize. If I think of it, when I'm editing, I'll try to pop in the episode number that I talked about them. But I thought this was something really interesting with my yarn. It was totally not on purpose. But what I had done was I originally knit a pair of shorty socks in my birthday cake yarn. Now look how soft that colorway came out, right? Look at the difference between that and the Hermione's Everyday sock. Like, it really is just softer with just the plain vanilla, and then it just kind of made it darker and pop more in the Hermione's Everyday sock. Is that not super cool? I got such a kick out of that. So it's really, when you choose a pattern with your yarn, you want to choose a pattern that's going to make that yarn shine in the way you want it to. So if I wanted a softer look, boom. If I wanted it to be like, boom, that one. Just saying. So I'm pretty happy with how those came out. And I finally blocked them all, and they're all nice and pretty, and I cannot wait to wear these in my clear chucks. Oh my god, they're gonna be so pretty. They would actually match kind of my outfit today. I should put my clear chucks on today. I should put my clear chucks on every day, seriously. With my knit socks. Mm-hmm. What else did I work on? These, oh my god, you guys. I showed you these in progress too, and now they're finished. They are my Andre Sue butterfly sock blank socks. Oh my god. I think I have that right. Yes, I do. I have it right behind me, and I did not even plan that. I just got lucky that it's right behind me. The leftover of the sock blank, which I'm glad I have. So I'll show you the sock blank again first. Oh my god. Is that not so pretty? Oh, Andre Sue. You kill me. Like, I want to frame that. I seriously, I've got to figure out what to do with it. I can make a pillow out of it, which I've seen, I think she's done it herself. And I think Chelsea from Legacy Knits was going to do it too and make a pillow out of the leftover yarn. So I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I kind of want to frame it, but we'll see. But anyway, I digress. The socks I made out of it. Oh my god, you guys. They're so pretty. Look at them. Oh my god, they're so fun. And I love knowing that these socks have flutterbys in them. The colors are just so fun together, and I love the, like, I love everything about these socks. And they're super comfortable to boot. So happy. I could have probably cast on 60 instead of 56 stitches to make them a little bit looser, because when I put them on, they stretch a little bit, but it's not the end of the world, and blocking them kind of fixed that problem anyway. But it's something to consider when I go to do, if it's a lighter fingering weight, I know better, and I should cast on 60 and not 56. Based on my knitting. I'm a loose knitter. I knit with a size 1, so a 2.25 millimeter. Not the 2.5, there is a difference. And I've noticed, like, I can cast on 56 and be fine with regular fingering weight, but with a lighter, I should cast on 60. And I know a lot of ladies out there actually cast on 64, and sometimes on a bigger needle than me, so I guess I'm a really loose knitter. I didn't think I was that loose of a knitter, but apparently I am. Interesting. I cannot knit any tighter. I've stopped trying. I'm just like, go with it. Go with what works. It's okay. What else did I finish? Oh, these are so dreamy. These are my Cozy Knitter Antique Roses socks. Oh my god, you guys. They're so pretty. Oh, look at those colors. Right? Christina from Cozy Knitter, oh my god, you hit it on the nose every time with your colors. I just love it. And this one too, you notice I didn't do the cuff in the other colorway. I kind of like it like this. I kind of like it with the stripes in the cuff, the toe and the heel with the color. And then I have a lot left over, so if I want to make another pair, I could possibly do it and have enough of the contrast color for the toe and heel for that pair as well. We all know I learned that lesson the hard way. Talk about not thinking something through. I do. I think for me, I need to see things, and I just sometimes just have to learn the hard way. I've embraced that too. It's okay. It's just the way I roll. I have another pair of Cozy Knitter socks that I was able to finish. This was almost going to be a whip for this episode, and I cranked last night, and I was like, you gotta finish these. Finish these socks. You're almost done. These are also Cozy Knitter, and this is Winter Wonderland. My little They're not blocked yet, so they're gonna sit a little weird. But look at these. Oh my God, with the white toe and heel. I'm like, I love them. Look at that. I've got to go back and fix that. That will drive me nuts. I do my afterthought heel, and these do drive me crazy, and I will usually go back and sew them up a little bit. Sometimes it's just not the end of the world, and I leave it be. But like that side's fine. I fixed it. That's where I started. So where I put my cast my yarn back on. So that one I can weave in with that end. But the other side, I'd have to cut another piece. So I could try Susan B. Anderson's pattern, and of course the name of it is escaping me at the moment, where I hear it's a little bit better on this. So it's like an afterthought heel, but just a little better, so you don't get those holes. But I will eventually try that. I'm so into this pattern that I just keep going with it. And again, it won't bug me too much. I just happened to notice it when I was showing it on screen. So those socks are done as well. See, I told you I've been really busy. These I was able to crank out when I had company. I was just like, it was so easy to sit and knit those with people here, because while you're talking, you don't really have to pay attention to a pattern. Perfect project for that. I always have to have a pair of socks and the needles, seriously. And I actually don't have any more on the needles right now, so I was like starting to twitch. I'm like, oh, I need to pick more sock yarn. They're probably gonna be Cozy Knitter again, since I have 8 billion skeins of real. But yeah, I love them, so it's probably gonna be a pair of hers again. I have some other yarns that I want to make into socks too, but that one was already wound up or caked up, so I'm like, the one that I picked, but I'm not gonna show it yet. I'll show you on the next episode, because I'm a tease. Yeah, they're already caked up, so I'm thinking that's what's gonna happen. And they're gonna be pretty too. And some of these may be gifts. Will you get a pair? I don't know. So if my family and friends are watching, well, all you, my friends, you're all my friends. You don't know if you're gonna get a pair. And you're probably watching it. Are you watching it going, oh my God, are they for me? At least that's what I'm hoping. Okay, anyway, let's keep going. Now onto my whips. So that was my foes. Let's go on my whips. I only have one whip to show you right now. Again, I finished that pair, like that last pair of socks. I do have a shawl and the needles, but I've already shown. I want to get further along with it before I show it, because I've already shown it before. And it's my Little Miss Chelsea Beans shawl with my Bubbles and Sunshine colorway. But let me get a little bit further, and then I'll be a tease again and make you wait to the next episode to see it. Or if you look on Instagram, you can see it on there. The sweater I'm working on, because it's summer, right? So of course I have to be working on a sweater. Duh. Seriously, what possesses me to work on hot things when it's really hot in my house? I don't know why. I was working on my granny straight blanket. I'm working on my Cozy Memories blanket. I'm like, Jen, it's like 80 something in the house. It's a little hot. I just make it work. I just try to keep it off my lap. My sweater. So this is, let's see, it's Stonewall. I had to look at it because I always get the name wrong when somebody asks me what it is. It's Stonewall by Alicia Plummer. And I'm almost done with it, I think. I've gotten to the point where I put the sleeves back on. So you actually, it's a bottom-up sweater. I'll show you my progress so far. Look at this. Oh, it's so fun. Look at that. I mean, really. Look at that pattern. And then you actually knit the sleeves. You knit them separate in stockinette, and then you turn them inside out, which I am going to have to figure out a pretty way to weave in my yarn, because I forgot that you did that when I reattached my yarn, and I was like, oh. But it has acrylic in it, so I couldn't have done a, whatchamacallit, spit splice. So I'm like, yeah, I probably could have tried a Russian doing, which I've never tried. So I'm kicking myself for not doing that. But I'll make it work. I'll weave it in nicely and fix that. Anyway, so you knit the sleeves in the round, stockinette, turn them inside out, and then reattach them. You leave the live stitches when you're done for both sleeves and reattach them to the sweater. This is a first for me. So it's been a little awkward for me to do it, but I'm getting the hang of it as I go. I'm hoping once I get a little bit further in, it won't be quite as cumbersome for me, but and it's all attached to something here. There we go. But yeah, so I'm hoping like once I get a little further along, it won't be quite as cumbersome. It's been a little awkward, but I think I have too big of a cord on it too. So I think that's also part of my problem. So I need to switch that. I've just been lazy about it. Yeah, it's fun. Like, oh my God, look at this sweater. And it's so warm. It's gonna be so pretty. It's, oh my God, I'll put a picture up of the finished item too from her page. Her Ravelry page. I saw this sweater and I'm like, I need to make that. That needs to be mine. I love it. And I love everything about it. I love the pattern. I love that the sleeves are pearl and stuff, like they're inside out. Like, I love it. Love it. Reverse stockinette. Love it. So I can't rave about it enough. I just need to get cranking and finish it. I was really on a roll, and then I had the sleeves with me. That's what I brought on my trip, and then I attached them, and then I slowed down because then I had company, and I'm to a point where I sort of need to pay attention. So I haven't been able to give it the love that it needs. So hopefully within the next week or two, I'll be able to do that. So I can get it finished just in time to not be able to wear it because it's really too hot. I don't know why I'm in such a rush to finish it. I think I'm just dying to see it done. I'm like, I love this sweater so much. I cannot wait to see the finished product. Yes. You know, have you ever had a project like that where that's what you do? Like, it's a sweater and you know you're not going to be able to wear it or do anything with it, but you can't wait to finish it because you're dying to see it in the yarn that you chose. And that's my problem. But anyway. That's my pretty sweater. I know, right? So pretty. And that came from my sweater area here. And look at how empty that is. I need to fill that up. I do not have a lot of sweater yarn going on in there. That is a problem. But I have so much sock yarn, and I see so many sock yarn sweaters that I haven't been working on my worsted weight. I don't have a ton of worsted weight. So, or any other weight. DK, Erin, I really love them too. I have a thing for sock yarn. I really do. Okay. Anyway, I really need to get back on track. Get back on track, Jen. Now up is beverage of choice, especially for this segment. Hello, it's beverage of choice. This is a good one. My baby brother hooked us up with this one. Oh my God. It is so good. I love when he comes to visit because he brings this beer. Beer that we can't get up in our area. I love that. And we do a beer trade. It's fantastic. He brought us Neshaminy Creek, The Shape of Hops to Come. Oh my gosh, so good. It's so good. And it's a double IPA. It's an Imperial IPA. So I believe this one is, 9.5%. So it's a sipper. And it's also a really big can. Yeah, so we take our time with this one. And it's delicious. Cheers! Oh my God, it's so good. So if you're in the Pennsylvania area, probably New Jersey, New York too, you could probably get your hands on this. If you are an IPA lover, especially a double IPA lover, try it. It's so good. It's so good. It makes me happy. If you can't tell. I'm gonna take another sip. Oh my God, you guys. I have my Ginny wheel off to the side again with my little cup holder. I love how she helps me out. She's not on camera, but she's there. My little Jenny wheel. Next up, what I'm styling. So besides my inappropriate attire, I am wearing this jewelry from, and I want to get the name of the shop right. I'm going to call it Copo UK. I don't know if she goes by Kopo UK, but it's a shop on Etsy. And this jewelry, I saw it, I think on Instagram, and I'm like, I have to have that. So what I'm wearing, I'll show you the earrings first. These are both from her. Both earrings, duh. The necklace and and the earrings are both from her. Look at how cute that little guy is. Come on, get into focus. Come on. Oh, having trouble getting you to focus here. Come here. Here, no, not doing it. Hopefully you get the idea. If for some reason it's not focusing for me today. There we go, a little bit better. How cute are those? So it's a little wool ball, a little felted wool ball with a little sheep at the end. Love them. And then I have a necklace, which I'll just lean forward once I can pop this little guy back in. This little guy is little knit stitches. Do you see that? How cute is that? And it's like, I think it's clay, like polymer. It's like, it's not fabric. It's not yarn. It's actually like clay that she shaped like that. Little stockinette stitches going on there. How cute is that? And that's kind of what made me wear the shirt too, is because it matched so great. Yeah, I was like, it's meant to be. But definitely check her shop out. I'll put the name of her shop down below. And she has other cute jewelry and whatnot too. And she does these in different colors. And then you have a little sheepy, very cute shop. I'm so glad I found her. And I'm so happy I purchased them. They're fun. And they totally go with my outfit. Anyway. I have other stuff to show off too. I have yarn to show off. So I was a little naughty. And I had an enabler. Naomi, Cozy Cute Knits, your fault. You are such an enabler, and you know it. She texts me and she goes, have you seen this yarn from Little French Meadow? I'm like, no. She goes, I think I really need to buy it. And I'm like, what? And she sent me a picture of it. It's called Expecto Patronum. How am I not supposed to buy that? I mean, really? Expecto Patronum, is that not like spot on? I mean, come on. Patronus, Harry Potter, Expecto Patronum, all of these things I love. I had to buy it, and it's beautiful. Yeah, it's now mine. And she bought it too. So at least we both bought it. She didn't just enable me to buy it, she bought it too. I think she just needed a partner in crime. And I'm glad I did, because it's really pretty. We have to pick a pattern for that, Naomi. I don't know what we're gonna knit with that, but we both have the same yarn, so we should totally, I think we said we were gonna knit the same pattern. So we have to pick one. What are we gonna do? What else did I buy? Oh, this, oh my God. So I'm sitting and I'm getting my nails done, believe it or not. This was a few weeks ago. And I'm trolling on Instagram. She's doing the one hand. I play on Instagram and I'm like, ah! I saw this yarn, and this is from Eat Knit Dye. It's Minion yarn, you guys. It's Minion yarn. I just wanted to show you the little bag. I'll take it out, but I wanted to show you how she packaged it. It's super cute. And what did she call it? Like, here, it's on the thingy. She calls it Because I'm Happy, which of course now that song is now stuck in my head and probably yours too. It's Minion yarn, and my stepdad is a huge Minion lover. Loves everything Minion, and I'm like, I haven't made him a pair of socks yet. This yarn was meant to be. Like, seriously. Self-striping, Minion yarn, winning! And, like, yeah. So I'll be casting them on in the very near future too, for him. I couldn't believe that. I'm like, and I instantly, from my phone, I commented on it. I'm like, I have to have that yarn. And then I'm like, no, really, I have to have that yarn. Instantly purchased it. She's doing my nails. I'm switching hands. Signing into PayPal. Buying this yarn. Totally worth it. I love it so much. I cannot wait to knit that pair of socks. And of course, they're boy socks, so they're going to take forever. So I'll really have a chance to really, really enjoy the yarn, which I love. I kind of think of it that way when you're knitting boy socks. Yes, they take forever, but it's that much longer that I get to enjoy the yarn, especially when it's something really fun like that. Yeah, and I know it's something he's really gonna love. I'm gonna be stepdaughter of the year. Just saying. Just saying. And he was just complaining while he was here that I haven't made him a pair of socks yet. Meanwhile, this yarn was on its way here. Oh my God. Yeah, I was pretty happy about that. So I get to go, when I give them to him, I'm like, and you were complaining that yarn was already on its way. Just saying. I love that. Okay. I think that's all I have to show off. Let's see, I'm looking at my little notes. Oh, giveaways! Oh my God! I am so sorry to the winner of the 4-season sock knit along for spring. I know summer started, what was it, June 21st? And it's been a little while, and I'm very, very sorry for taking so long to announce the winner. If this happens again, I will just announce the winner in my group and tag you versus waiting to film, because I feel bad making you wait so long to see who won. Oh my goodness. So my winner is Peggy, and your Ravelry ID is Bork P. Congratulations, Peggy, and I think you're a relatively new member of my Ravelry group too, which I don't think I mentioned, the Jenn Sheelen Ravelry group. So congratulations on the win. Oh my goodness. It was so fun to see everybody's socks in for spring. I love it. And I think it's so fun. It's a little less pressure where you're not trying to do it one sock a month. You have 4 pairs of socks to make total if you want, or you can keep entering for each season. It's totally up to you at your own speed. That's what I like about this knit along. So I was really excited. And what did you win? I have some fun stuff for you. I know. So you won. I will talk about the pattern first, and it is from my friend Barbara from Knitting I Love, and it is her hat pattern. I want to make sure I get the name right. It's her Forgotten Path hat pattern from Barbara from Knitting I Love, and I will have her send you a copy of that after I am done filming. Yay! And for the stuff I'm about to show you to send you, please send me a private message in Ravelry with your address. All right, Peggy, what did you win? This one I'm pretty excited about. I just mentioned her earlier. My friend Naomi from Cozy Cute Knits had donated a bag for the giveaway. And if I can get it out of the bag, Jenn Sheelen. I was not prepared. Come here. I kept it in the bag to keep it neat. Oh, Dougie's interested. So from Cozy Cute Knits, you have won a cute little project bag. Look at this bag. Apparently Dougie likes it too. Look how cute that is. Oh my goodness, with these little owls. I was so tempted to just keep it. But she sent it for a giveaway, so I had to be honest. How cute is that? Oh my goodness. Let's open it too so you can see the inside. It's a little zipper bag. Cute little polka dots on the inside. And you have a little handle too if you want to walk around and knit at the same time, which I sometimes attempt. If I'm standing and I can knit. If I'm walking, that's a little trickier. And then along with it, I have from Blue Wolves, the little stitch markers. Oh my goodness. Let me pull them out. Come here. These cute little stitch markers, I can't get them out of the bag. Come here. What I love about these is they match the bag. Look at how cute that is. Oh my goodness. So cute. I'm sorry, I know Meglet is going to be a little upset because I think you were looking forward to these. I was really hoping your number would come up, but number 16 came up, and that was Peggy. I'm sorry. So Peggy, please send me your address, and like I said, just send it to my Ravelry, or you can contact me through my website, or Jenn at jennsheelen.com. But that's not all. What else did you win? I am throwing in a mini skein of my cupcake yarn. Boom. I think this is about 80 yards. So it'll be fun for if you have a memory blanket, or if you want to add it to another project, or put it on for a heel for a pair of socks, or whatever you'd like. There you go. It kind of went with the bag too. So I'm like, yeah, that needs to go to her. So there you go. Congratulations, Peggy. I love giveaways. People know I love giveaways. I love them. I love giving away stuff. And if you would like to be a sponsor too, please contact me, because I am looking for sponsors for the rest of the 4 Seasons sock knit along, as well as a knit along that I will be talking about shortly. And if I've already mentioned it too, it's the Downseller Studio podcast for her splash pad party. I am a sponsor for that as well. And if you go looking in her threads, I am offering a coupon if you are participating in that knit along. So if you'd like, go check out the Downseller Studio podcast group and go look up the little coupon code. I know I have to drive you there. I can't tell you what the code is. You gotta go look. I have to be somewhat, you get it. The knit along that I'm going to talk about is I'm running with, I just talked about her, Naomi from Cozy Cute Knits, and this was totally her idea. I cannot take any of the credit at all. None. This was completely her idea. This is Naomi's idea. And I love it. It's the Warm Fuzzies knit along. I think that's so cute. Right after the Warm Fuzzies for my product. So cute. I love it. So it's the Warm Fuzzies knit along. And I'm going to look at my little notes here to make sure I get everything right. So this is going to run from July 15th through the end of September. So September 30th. Okay. And it's basically knit, crochet, weave, spin something that gives you warm fuzzies. Knit something that work on something that makes you feel good and gives you yummy warm fuzzies. Okay, and the hashtag for this knit along is going to be Warm Fuzzies Knit Along. I'll put it down there. All right, so double and multi-dipping is allowed. We totally don't mind. And this is going to be in my Ravelry group as well as Naomi's group, the Cozy Cute Knits group. So make sure you look at both. Double dipping, I said that already. Projects have to be started on July 15th or later to qualify for prizes. You have to be a subscriber of both of our groups, so the Jenn Sheelen podcast group, and be a subscriber to my podcast, make sure I get this right, Jen, on YouTube, and be a member of my group in Ravelry, as well as Cozy Cute Knits Designs group in Ravelry. Okay? Now, that's really it for the rules. That's it. You can get extra entries as well. You can get an extra entry if you use one of Naomi's patterns. You can get another one if you use one of her bags. You can get another one if you use one of my patterns. And you can get another point if you use my yarn. So it's 4 extra points that you can earn towards this giveaway, this knit along, towards the giveaway. For prizes, again, I love giving away prizes. You know this about me. If you have been, if you're a returning viewer, you know this about me, that I love giveaways. Okay, so let's see. I think that was it for now. I think we're gonna have a chatter thread in Naomi's group, and then we're gonna have the finished object thread in my group. So we're going to announce it on Instagram. You'll see it again. You know, I'm going to put it on Facebook so you'll all be able to get the information again. So make sure to check out both of our groups for the rules again if you're looking for them, as well as my show notes on jennsheelen.com. You can find it there too. I always forget to mention my show notes every time, but they are on jennsheelen.com. If you want to know about anything that I've talked about during this episode, any of the yarn, the patterns I'm working on, anything, go check it out there. Okay. Knit reading. I'm going to briefly go through this. Knit reading and knit watching. So I knit read Merciful Death by Kendra Elliott. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. And I think it was a random find through my Amazon Prime. So good. Another random find through Amazon Prime is Reap the Storm by Siegfried Langer, and that was really good too. And starting it, I was like, eh. Then I really got into it. So that was another really good read. Kind of like a thriller, like crime thriller. Love those. Knit watching, we have season 3 of iZombie on Netflix. What's up? Now, I have to get to Orange is the New Black. I'm a huge fan of that show. I haven't gotten that far yet. I wanted to watch iZombie first, because I know with Orange is the New Black, I really just need to block some time where that's it. That's what I do. Probably while I'm spinning, that's going to be my show. I love that show, and it's been a while, so I might need to do a little catching up too. But right now it's been iZombie, which I love. Alright, last up guys, what's up with all the things? So I know I keep giving you teasers. I have some ornament patterns that are really in the works now, so they will be coming soon. I do have a shawl design that is brewing, but I haven't quite started on that one yet, so keep an eye out. And I have some new yarn coming. I won't talk about the ideas yet, but it's gonna be fun. I think you'll like it. At least I think you'll like it. Maybe. I'll like it. Hopefully you'll like it too. But I'm pretty excited about it. And another idea I can't take the credit for, because Naomi was like, "Ooh, you should try this." And I'm like, "Ooh." And then the brain got working, and I'm like inspiration kind of went wham and struck. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I think that's all I have for you guys. I did that in just over half an hour. Yes! Okay, you guys. Hopefully I will get back onto a more regular filming schedule. I can't promise, and I apologize if some time does go by in between. Again, if I'm with giveaways, I will announce just on Instagram and through my Ravelry group if I'm running behind, so that you guys don't have to wait so long to know who won. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you come back to watch some more. Happy knitting, you guys. Bye!